And the G20 Summit in Hangzhou has brought together leaders of the world's major economies, tasked with finding ways to boost global economic growth. On the discussion table is a recommendation from the business community for policymakers to remove barriers to free trade. Peng reports.
The G20 Summit gathers 20 of the world's most powerful leaders, but is far from a superstar carnival. International trade is facing its lowest growth rate in 3 decades, and the global jobless rate is nearly 6%. Some analysts warn that protectionism has become an appealing choice for many politicians, particularly in countries that are going through elections, like the United States.
Amid our current challenges, we should first of all strengthen coordination on macroeconomic policies, jointly promote global economic growth, and maintain financial stability. Secondly, we should support innovation and boost growth momentum. Thirdly, we should optimize global economic governance and strengthen support mechanisms. What's more, we should build the openness of the world economy and continue to promote and facilitate free trade and investment. Last but not least, we should implement the 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda and promote inclusive development.
A day before the summit, business leaders from the 20 economies submitted policy recommendations to G20 leaders. Their most urgent call is to remove protectionist measures that hamper trade and use innovation to drive growth.
People don't like globalization. Not because globalization is bad. If globalization really can benefit everybody, enable every individual, enable every small business, and that would be a great stuff. So we're giving our proposal.
Jack Ma's proposal is to launch an electronic world trade platform, or EWTP. The aim is to enable small businesses to trade globally through e-commerce platforms. It's one of the several recommendations from the global business leaders that bear a China mark.
China's economy has been developing quite fast in the world. They really want to learn from China's experiences and practices, and want Chinese companies to share their ideas with the business representatives from other countries.
G20 economies account for 2/3 of the world's population and over 80% of global GDP and trade volume. It's widely seen as the most effective platforms for global governance. Business leaders around the world have now reached consensus on resisting protectionism and promoting innovation as the Business 20 meeting wrapped up on Sunday. But getting them approved, adopted, and most importantly, effectively implemented by the G20 leaders will still take quite a few discussions and debate right here in this room. Peng, CCTV, Hangzhou.